Hey everybody, how you guys doing? It is Monday. It is 8:30. Therefore, it is time for Conversations with Teresa. I'm your host, Teresa Aline, and like always, I'm excited to be here. I am thrilled to be here, and I am super excited to share with you tonight that this this podcast tonight is dedicated to my sweetie, the love of my life. And some of you guys may not know this, but he is the mastermind behind, you know, all of this, behind the podcast, behind um, the social media posts, his creativity, everything. It's really because of him. He was the one who inspired me to even have a podcast. I didn't even think about it, but he probably knows how much I love to talk. I needed an outlet, and there's a lot of stuff to be said about midlife, about perimenopause, about just life. And so I'm super, super grateful. Forgive me for looking away, but sweetie, I love you. I'm so grateful for you. Absolutely.
Love you too.
So tonight, over the weekend, Carl and I got a chance to get together with some great friends of ours, and we were just talking about marriage and family and different things. And as I sat and listened to some of Carl's responses, um, I get the opportunity to walk with him daily, but sometimes I get so mesmerized by the things that he says. So yes, I am like all in love with Carl. I say stuff like that all the time, but I really, really am. I'm so appreciative just of him. But anyway, so we were talking with our friends, and it really just inspired me what some of the things that he was saying, and some of the things he was saying about us, about how he helps me. And he wasn't being boastful. It was a question. um and and it just made me think, yeah, there are some ways that I may not have known to ask for, but there's ways that he supports me on an ongoing basis, on a daily basis, that if I didn't have it, I don't know where I would be. So I wanted to share with you guys, and these could be, for the men folk who are listening. These are some ways to think about how you can move forward. And for the women, maybe these are some things that you can ask for. And if you are not in a relationship, understand that these may be some of the things that you need. So whether it's from you, from someone else, but really this being a team sport, perimenopause being a team sport, I don't know how I would do this without him. And I'm super, super grateful that I do get a chance to walk with him through it. So one of the things that I think about first is I'm able to be completely open and honest with Carl, with everything. But these feelings that are fairly new in my 55 years of life, I'm sorry, I have something in my eye, but something fairly newer in my later years. Um, there's just things that I just didn't know. I didn't know all the different things that I felt or that I would go through right now. And being able to be open with Carl about all the things that I'm feeling, the highs and the lows, and there have been way more lows than I have ever been used to in my life. Lows in the sense of, as I shared before, my confidence and my forgetfulness and those things, and just not feeling like myself. And so, where I get a chance to talk to Carl about these things, it has been phenomenal because he's helped me simply just by listening, not judging, not trying to fix anything, just by listening, and then engaging in the conversation. It's been such a treat in a joy. Not always the subject matter, but the fact that I have someone that I can go to and talk to about it. It's been so great. So that's the one thing. Just having that open communication with Carl has been great. For you, don't call my husband telling him stuff. I'm just joking. But find find someone, if it's not your partner, find someone like the Thrive Tribe, and that's our community that we have for people who are going through this, during this time, and just having that community of people to talk to about everything. And that everything could be, from my migraines to my low libido to my boobs hurting to what's going on to I'm crying and laughing at the same time, all of that stuff. When we try to keep that to ourselves, yeah, that's when we really, really feel like we done lost it, and we don't need to lose it. We got too much on the line. All right. So the second thing is just the education. Like, one of the things that Carl does, like beyond me, not just with me, but beyond me, he actually does some research on perimenopause. Like, he knows stuff that he may bring to me, like, oh, did you think about this? Or, did you consider that? Or just coming with the understanding. Like, I'm not teaching him something all the time. He is walking through it because he has educated himself on it. And so therefore he can not predict, but he can empathize with me a lot faster because he understands the landscape. And that has been phenomenal. These are I haven't told him yet. So he's sitting to my right. I haven't said all of these things to him, but I can see him nodding. And babe, I'm so grateful. I'm super, super grateful for everything that you do. Thirdly, I would say just the emotional check-ins. Hey, how you doing today? And I know exactly what that means. Or when I am clearly not doing well, he'll just say, do you need a minute? You need a break? You need to go hang with Christine, or Tia, or, he'll mention just people who encourage me, and he'll just know that I'm off, and I may not be able to express all of what I'm feeling because I don't know all the time. And so for him just to do that emotional check-in, not assuming that, I can handle everything, that I can handle dinner, that I can handle, doing the finances, any of that. Like, what do you need from me is a great question. I don't always have the answer, but the fact that someone is asking is super, super helpful. Fourthly, just his willingness. So I've said this before, like, I feel like I'm on my round 2 of gaining weight, right? I feel like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? That's my reality. And I have, and that's could be part of menopause, could be part of midlife, could be part of, eating Ben and Jerry's a little bit too much, right? It could be all of that. But he's always willing when I'm going to take a walk. You want me to walk with you? Let's do this together. Like, he's always in. He's always down to do whatever it is that I'm trying to do. And it may last for 3 days with me, or it could last for 3 weeks with me. Whatever it is, he's down to do it with me. He walks with me, literally will walk with me. But he also encourages me to go after what it is that I'm trying to go after. So thank you so much for that. And a fifth thing, and this is obviously not an exhaustive list, but I just thought about these things. He is an advocate for me, where I'll give you an example. My kids are amazing. Our kids are amazing. But it's that thing where, okay, mom's not going to be doing all of this for you. Well, what are you going to do? How are you going to help mom? You know what I mean? Like, he's advocating for me not to pick up all the things that I would normally pick up, or to get the rest that I need, or he's advocating for me to be encouraged, to get encouragement. But sometimes I may just kind of try to keep going. But he is my advocate. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to always be on. And that is all of that I heard this weekend while we were talking, and just a casual conversation. But I heard all that and I felt all that, and it was super, super great. And so again, I wanted to dedicate this podcast to my sweetie, to my love, to my fine hunk of hunk, Carl Aline. And I also just wanted to encourage husbands, boyfriends, partners, whatever you are, kids, aunties, whatever it is, whoever might be going through this journey of perimenopause, be that support. They may not be able to ask you. I'm not able to ask for everything, but Carl thinks about it ahead of time, and he gives me what I need. So I'm super, super grateful. I'm grateful to him. I'm grateful to you guys for listening, and I hope that this helps. So again, if you need some support, you need a tribe, we have a Thrive Tribe. Be sure to look on the website. You can look right here at Thrive Tribe and sign up, and you'll get encouragement. You will get my responses back, and just a way to feel that community and be a part of a community that you may or may not have. Maybe it expands your community. Whatever it is, you are very, very welcome to be here. So until next week, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah, you guys have been amazing. And Carl, again, thank you so much for being phenomenal. That's who you are. So thank you, sweetie. I get a kiss? Did I get a kiss on camera? All right. I love you, sweetie.
Love you.
Bye, guys. Have a great one.